Welcome, everyone. Today we're diving into the paradox of Sonic the Hedgehog, a Japanese creation who became a superstar everywhere except his own home. Sonic, fast and blue with attitude, was Sega's answer to Mario, designed to shake up the gaming world. In America and Europe, Sonic was a phenomenon, a symbol of cool, fast-paced gaming in the 1990s. But in Japan, Sonic never reached the heights Sega hoped for. Why did a character born in Japan struggle to win over Japanese players? The answer lies in culture, competition, and timing. Sonic was crafted to be the anti-Mario, rebellious, edgy, and distinctly Western in style. This made him a perfect fit for Western tastes, but a tough sell in Japan, where gaming preferences were different. What made Sonic a hit overseas was exactly what made him niche at home. We'll explore how Sega tried to build a hero, the design choices that defined Sonic, and the key moments in his Japanese history. From the Sonic X anime to major game launches, Sega kept trying to make Sonic a star in Japan. Yet he remained a cult favorite rather than a national icon. Sonic's story is a lesson in how culture shapes entertainment. A global hit isn't always a hometown hero. Today, Sonic's legacy in Japan is one of nostalgia, fondly remembered by some but overshadowed by Mario and Pikachu. Small references and nods keep the blue blur alive. But he's no longer in the spotlight. This isn't just a story of success or failure, but of a complex relationship between creator and audience. As we wrap up Sonic's Japanese journey, we'll see how his story took a wild turn in another country. Next stop, Brazil, where Sonic's legacy is truly extraordinary. Let's begin. The early 1990s were defined by a fierce rivalry, Nintendo versus Sega. Nintendo ruled with Mario, the friendly plumber everyone loved. Sega needed a new face to challenge Mario and define their brand. Their previous mascot, Alex Kidd, just didn't have the star power. Sega wanted something fresh, cool and fast, something that captured the spirit of their 16-bit Mega Drive. An internal competition led to Naoto Oshima's creation, a spiky blue hedgehog with attitude. Originally called Mr. Needlemouse, this character looked fast even standing still. He was the anti-Mario, where Mario was slow and steady. This hedgehog was all about speed and edge. Sega saw their new mascot as a symbol of a new generation of gaming, faster, louder, and more intense. With this, Sega was ready to take on Nintendo. The stage was set for Sonic the Hedgehog's debut in 1991. The console wars were about to get a lot faster. Sonic's launch was more than a game release, it was a statement. He was designed to make kids feel like they were part of something exciting and modern. The world was about to meet its new favorite blue hero. Sonic's arrival marked the beginning of a new era in gaming. He wasn't just a mascot, he was Sega's bold move to redefine what a video game hero could be. The rivalry with Mario would shape the industry for years. Sonic's speed and style set him apart from everything that came before. Sega's gamble had paid off, at least in the West, but in Japan, the story would be very different. The next chapter would reveal why Sonic's coolness didn't connect everywhere. The battle for mascot supremacy had only just begun. Sonic was ready to run, but would Japan run with him? Let's find out. Sonic's creation was a calculated move to win over Western audiences. Sega's research showed American kids loved cool, rebellious characters. So Sonic got his signature smirk, finger wag, and a bold attitude. His blue color matched Sega's logo. His shoes were inspired by Michael Jackson and Santa Claus. Even his personality drew from American pop culture. This international mix was designed for global appeal, but especially for the US. When Sonic launched in 1991, he was an instant hit in the West. The game's speed and style showcased the Genesis's power. Marketing was aggressive. Sega does what Nintendo don't. Sonic was the cool kid, Mario was the old favorite. The strategy worked. Sonic became a phenomenon in America and Europe, but in Japan things were different. Japanese gamers preferred cute, approachable characters, think Kirby or Dragon Quest slimes. Sonic's Western-style coolness didn't fit the kawaii mold. He wasn't cute or rooted in Japanese folklore. Instead, he felt like an outsider. This made it hard for Sonic to connect emotionally with Japanese players. The very traits that made him a star abroad kept him at arm's length at home. Sonic was a global icon, but not a Japanese one. The cultural divide was clear. Sonic's cool was a Western idea: individualism, confidence, rebellion. In America, this resonated with a generation eager to stand out. Sonic's impatience and attitude made him relatable to Western kids, but in Japan, coolness meant harmony, teamwork, and cuteness. Popular characters were humble, cute, and inviting, like Pokemon or Dragon Quest heroes. Sonic's sharp design and smirk felt aggressive, not endearing. Nintendo's Mario was already a beloved, trusted friend in Japanese homes. Sega wasn't just fighting a console war, they were up against deep nostalgia and cultural attachment. Sega's aggressive marketing didn't translate well in Japan, where ads focused on mood, not rivalry. Sonic was positioned as a cool alternative, but the message missed the mark. For Japanese kids, Mario was already cool enough. Sonic remained a distant, curious figure, never quite a friend. The cultural mismatch was too great. Sonic's speed couldn't outrun tradition. Despite the struggle, Sonic had moments in Japan's spotlight. The anime aired in 2003, aiming to reintroduce Sonic to a new generation. It ran for 78 episodes, building a small but loyal fanbase. For some, this was their first real introduction to Sonic's world. Game launches, like on the Dreamcast, were big events with strong sales and positive reviews. The game's story-driven approach tried to appeal to Japanese tastes, but these bright spots were brief. Inconsistent game quality and scattered marketing made it hard for Sonic to build lasting momentum. He was a character with flashes of brilliance, but never a consistent star. Sonic's Japanese journey was a series of near misses. The blue blur never quite broke through. Today, Sonic is a nostalgic figure in Japan, remembered by those who grew up with the Mega Drive. For younger generations, he's not a major icon. Mario and Pokemon dominate the shelves. Sonic merchandise is rare, found mostly in specialty shops. In contrast, the West still celebrates Sonic with toys, games, and movies. Even Sega seems to focus its Sonic marketing more on Western audiences. The recent Sonic movies were modest releases in Japan, seen as foreign blockbusters, not national events. Sonic is now viewed as a Western-facing brand, even by Sega. Yet he hasn't disappeared. He appears in crossover games like exciting long-time fans. Sonic is a respected elder statesman of gaming in Japan. His legacy lives on through special appearances and dedicated fans. He's not the king, but he's not forgotten. The blue blur's memory endures. Sonic's story in Japan is a lesson in cultural connection. He was born in Japan, but his spirit was forged in the West. Sonic became a superstar abroad, but never escaped Mario's shadow at home. His edgy attitude made him a Western icon, but an awkward fit in Japan. Despite moments of hope, Sonic remained a nostalgic hero for a specific generation. His legacy is unique, a global character with different meanings in every region. In Japan, he's a respected part of gaming history. In the West, a beloved icon. Sonic's journey proves that cool isn't universal. Sega's gamble worked, just not as expected. Sonic's race isn't over. He continues in games, movies, and more, and his story has more chapters. Next, we'll see how Sonic became a national treasure in Brazil. The blue blur's adventure continues.